In Greek mythology, Zeus stands as a colossal figure, the king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus. His name evokes awe and fear, a testament to human imagination. Zeus's influence permeated every aspect of ancient Greek life. He was the god of the sky and thunder, wielding lightning, protector of justice and order, guardian of hospitality and oaths. His presence was felt in nature's elements. To understand Zeus is to delve into Greek mythology. Zeus shaped the destiny of both mortals and immortals. His story is a complex tapestry of power, responsibility, love and betrayal. From Mount Olympus, Zeus ruled with both benevolence and wrath. His story serves as a reminder of the enduring power of myth. It is a testament to the human desire to understand the forces that shape our world. Zeus's story is one of triumph over adversity. Born the youngest son of Cronus, who swallowed his offspring whole, Rhea, Zeus's mother, saved him by tricking Cronus with a stone. Zeus was raised in secret on Crete, nurtured by the goat Amalthea. As he matured, Zeus plotted his revenge. He forced Cronus to regurgitate his siblings. Together they waged war against the Titans. Armed with his thunderbolt, Zeus led his siblings to victory. The victory ushered in a new era ruled by the Olympian gods. Zeus claimed the heavens, Poseidon the seas, and Hades the underworld. Thus began the reign of Zeus, shaping Greek mythology. His story captured the imaginations of generations. Zeus's dominion extended far beyond Mount Olympus. He commanded the weather, unleashing storms and summoning rain. The rumble of thunder was his chariot, lightning his power. Zeus was a symbol of order in a chaotic world, protector of oaths, guarantor of justice, guardian of hospitality. His word was law, his judgment absolute. To the ancient Greeks, Zeus was a constant presence. His myths served as cautionary tales. His influence extended into every aspect of Greek culture. From grand temples to everyday rituals, Zeus was integral. He was a reminder of the power of the divine. He embodied the hopes, fears, and aspirations of a civilization. High atop Mount Olympus stood the palace of Zeus. Here, Zeus presided over the divine assembly. He was the linchpin that held the cosmic order in place. Zeus carried countless responsibilities, arbiter of disputes, dispenser of justice. The gods were prone to jealousy and ambition. Zeus kept them in check with his commanding presence. His rule was not one of tyranny. He valued the counsel of his peers. A united Olympus was crucial for harmony. Zeus was not afraid to assert his authority. He was the protector of order and stability. Zeus's power extended beyond Mount Olympus. He was the guardian of oaths and protector of justice. To break an oath in his name invited his wrath. Mortals and immortals were subject to his judgment. Zeus was swift to punish wickedness and transgression. His punishments were legendary, fitting the crime. Yet, Zeus was also a god of mercy and compassion. He believed in redemption and offered second chances. His role was to guide the world towards balance. He was the shepherd of fate and protector of order. Zeus bore his burden with stoicism and duty. His influence shaped the very fabric of existence. Zeus played the role of the ultimate observer. He held the scales of destiny in his hands. From Mount Olympus he watched the dramas of gods and men. He saw the rise and fall of empires, the dance of life. Zeus guided the threads of fate subtly. His interventions were often whispers of wind or dreams. He preferred to nudge rather than force. Yet he acted decisively when necessary. His actions had ripple effects through generations. Zeus understood the weight of his decisions. He knew when inaction was not an option. The fate of the world often hung in the balance. The Titans clashed with the Olympian gods. At the heart stood Zeus, gripping the thunderbolt. The Titans, led by Cronus, represented the old order. Zeus represented a new vision of order and justice. The war raged for 10 years, shaking the cosmos. Zeus rallied his siblings with courage and determination. He unleashed the fury of his thunderbolt. The earth cracked, seas boiled, and the underworld trembled. Zeus's spirit became a beacon of hope. Victory was hard won but decisive. The Titans were banished to Tartarus. A new era dawned, ruled by Zeus and the Olympian gods. Victory brought peace, but also discord. Zeus was not immune to the temptations of the flesh. His numerous affairs became legendary. His liaisons led to jealousy and strife, especially with Hera. Hera's wrath was legendary, her punishment swift, yet there were moments of genuine love. Zeus was capable of deep and abiding love. His relationships shaped the destiny of gods and mortals. The drama added complexity to Greek mythology. Zeus's passions mirrored the storms he commanded. His heart was as tumultuous as the heavens. Love and discord were intertwined in his reign. Zeus's gaze fell upon Europa, daughter of King Agenor. Captivated by her beauty, he transformed into a white bull. Europa approached and stroked the bull's flank. Zeus invited her to climb onto his back. He surged towards the sea, carrying Europa away. Across the Mediterranean, Zeus swam to Crete. He revealed his true form and showered her with gifts. Their union had far-reaching consequences. It sparked events leading to war. Europa's abduction shaped the destiny of nations. Zeus's actions were both dramatic and decisive. His love for Europa became a legendary tale. Prometheus, the Titan god of forethought, created mankind. He sided with Zeus in the war against the Titans. Prometheus stole fire from the gods for humanity. Zeus saw this as a grave betrayal. His punishment was swift and merciless. Prometheus was chained to a rock. An eagle feasted on his regenerating liver. The torment was a reminder of defying Zeus. Prometheus's punishment symbolized divine authority versus human ambition. It was a cautionary tale of challenging the order. The story highlighted the limits of human ingenuity. The heavens rumbled with discontent. A chorus of whispers rippled through the divine assembly on Mount Olympus. Zeus, the king of gods, sat upon his throne, a storm brewing in his eyes. His thunderous pronouncements now faced murmurs of dissent. Whispers accused him of tyranny, ruling with an iron fist. Zeus's reign was not without its controversies. His punishments, often meted out in thunder and lightning, were legendary. Some argued his methods were excessive. The stories of his wrath were plentiful. They were whispered in hushed tones throughout the mortal realm. There was the tale of Arachne, who challenged Athena. Athena transformed her into a spider, condemned to spin her web. Sisyphus, punished for deceit, eternally rolled a boulder uphill. Critics argued Zeus ruled through fear and intimidation. They saw a reflection of his Titan parentage, a reminder of Cronus's brutal reign. Were these the actions of a god upholding order, or a tyrant clinging to power? The whispers of discontent spread beyond the gilded halls of Olympus, seeping into the mortal realm like a creeping vine. They took root in the hearts of men who looked to the heavens with a mixture of awe and trepidation. They questioned the capricious nature of their king, the seemingly random bursts of anger that could shake the very foundations of their world. Was Zeus truly just, they wondered, or was he merely a powerful being who indulged his whims and caprices at the expense of those he ruled? The line between king and tyrant, they realized, was a thin one, easily blurred by the intoxicating allure of absolute power. The stories of Zeus's romantic escapades, whispered in hushed tones, further fueled the flames of discontent. His numerous affairs, often with unwilling partners, were seen as evidence of his disregard for the sanctity of marriage and his sense of entitlement. His transformations, while impressive feats of divine power, were also viewed as manipulative, a means of disguising his true intentions and evading responsibility for his actions. The mortals, bound by the constraints of their fleeting lives, watched as their king, seemingly unbound by any moral code, acted with impunity. They questioned the fairness of a system where the powerful could act without consequence, their actions justified by their divinity. Was this the kind of ruler they wanted, one who placed himself above the laws he was meant to uphold? Zeus was not merely a god of wrath and retribution, he was also a god of justice, of order, of balance. He understood that the universe was a delicate ecosystem, a tapestry woven from threads of light and darkness. His role was to maintain harmony, not impose his will. His punishments were rarely arbitrary. He believed in accountability, in the importance of consequences for one's actions. Without law, without order, the world would descend into chaos. He saw himself as the bulwark against anarchy, the unwavering hand that kept the scales of justice balanced. Moreover, Zeus was not without compassion. He understood the plight of mortals, their fleeting lives filled with both joy and sorrow. He admired their resilience, their capacity for love and hope. He intervened to guide them, offering opportunities for growth and redemption. He saw potential in humanity, a spark of divinity to nurture. He believed humans, despite their flaws, were capable of greatness. In Greek mythology, Zeus stands as a figure both awe-inspiring and flawed, embodying the complexities of power. He ruled with an iron fist, yet was a god of justice and order, capable of great wrath, but also profound compassion. His legacy reflects the human condition with all its contradictions, shaped by ancient Greece where power equated with righteousness. His story resonates today, reminding us of power's complexities. Zeus's story is tempestuous, filled with epic battles, passionate affairs, and displays of power. He ruled with an iron fist, yet his reign was complex, a god of wrath and mercy, order and chaos, reflecting cosmic forces. His legacy is etched in lightning, waves, and thunder. He overthrew the Titans, shaping the destiny of gods and mortals. His name became synonymous with power and authority. But Zeus was more than just raw power. He was a complex figure reflecting the human condition, capable of love and cruelty, inspiring loyalty and rebellion. He understood balance but struggled to maintain it. His story reminds us that power comes at a price. It can corrupt, turning heroes into tyrants. Yet, even flawed leaders can leave a legacy of progress. Thousands of years after the fall of Olympus, Zeus continues to captivate our imaginations. His story, passed down through generations, has lost none of its power to enthrall, to provoke, to challenge our perceptions of power, justice, and the very nature of divinity. Perhaps it is his very humanness, his flaws and contradictions, that make him so compelling. He was a god who loved and lost, who experienced joy and sorrow, who struggled with the weight of responsibility just as mortals do. He reminds us that even gods are not immune to the complexities of life, the tangled web of emotions that bind us all. Or perhaps it is his role as a king, as a ruler who shaped the destiny of a civilization, that continues to resonate with us. We see in him echoes of our own leaders, our own struggles to create a just and equitable society. We grapple with the same questions of power, authority, and the delicate balance between freedom and order that plagued the ancient Greeks. Whatever the reason, Zeus remains a figure of enduring fascination, a symbol of both the heights of human aspiration and the depths of our flaws. He is a reminder that the stories we tell ourselves, the myths we create, have the power to shape our understanding of the world, to influence our values, and to guide our actions long after the echoes of their creation have faded into silence. Zeus's image, once confined to the walls of temples and the pages of ancient texts, has found new life in the modern world. He appears in books, films, video games, his image emblazoned on everything from coffee mugs to t-shirts. He has become a pop culture icon, a symbol of strength, power, and a healthy dose of mischief. But his image is not always portrayed with reverence or accuracy. He is often depicted as a one-dimensional caricature, a buffoonish figure more concerned with his next conquest than with the well-being of his subjects. The complexities of his character, the nuances of his story, are often lost in translation, sacrificed for the sake of a cheap laugh or a predictable plotline. Yet even in these simplified portrayals there is a recognition of his enduring power, his ability to command attention, to evoke a sense of awe and wonder. Perhaps it is because he represents a time when gods walked among men, when the impossible seemed possible, when the world was still filled with mystery and magic. Or perhaps it is because, despite his flaws, he embodies something essential about the human spirit, our desire for order, our yearning for meaning, our need to believe in something greater than ourselves. In a world increasingly defined by science and reason, Zeus reminds us of the power of myth, of the enduring human need to believe in something beyond the realm of the tangible and the explainable. As we gaze up at the night sky, at the constellations scattered across the celestial tapestry, we can almost imagine Zeus, king of gods, looking down at us. His thunderbolts have been replaced by the twinkling of distant stars, his booming laughter by the whisper of the cosmic wind, yet his presence lingers, a reminder of a time when the heavens were alive with myth and legend. We may no longer offer sacrifices in his name or build temples in his honor, but his story continues to inspire, to challenge, to remind us of the power of imagination, the importance of justice, and the enduring human struggle to reconcile our flaws with our aspirations. For in the end, Zeus is more than just a mythological figure, more than a relic of a bygone era. He is a reflection of ourselves, of our own capacity for both greatness and folly, of our enduring search for meaning and purpose in a world that often seems chaotic and indifferent. And as long as we continue to look to the stars, to wonder about our place in the cosmos, to grapple with the big questions of life and death, love and loss, his story will continue to resonate, a timeless reminder of the power of myth to illuminate the human condition.